How you doing? How you doing? This is Suleiman Oscar. I want to make another video. Everybody's saying ring awards and everything for the year, like who's the best knockout, who's the best fighter of the year. But I just want to make a short video of the atrocity of the year, the worst thing that's happened for this year, and that's what happened to Manuel Charr, the WBA regular heavyweight champion of the world. He was accused of failing a drug test when he was about to defend his title against Freso Kendo. Not only does he have to defend a title against a dubious contender that's been ranked number one for almost 3 or 4 years, this guy hasn't even fought, and he's still ranked number one. Uh, he's the WBA regular champion. He beat Ustinov, dropped Ustinov in the fight. Had to overtrain for that fight because the preparations, and when the fight was about to take place, they claimed that he failed the drug test. And then he also submitted the B sample at the same time and passed the B sample. So how could you fail the A submission, the first initial test, and the B sample submitted the same day at the same time, and you passed the B sample? A mistake was conducted here, and that's why they gave him a 6-month suspension, and they have not stripped him. So I hope 2019 is a great year for Manuel Charr. He gets to defend his title and gets the defense out of the way. And if Freso Kendo doesn't want to fight, then if Freso Kendo doesn't want to fight, then have him fight somebody else. Well, it's horrible that a man at the peak of his career, a heavyweight champion at the peak of his career, has been taken out the game for a long amount of time, and not because he's not ready to fight, not because he doesn't want to fight. This guy wants to fight. He was scheduled to fight, and they claimed that he was on drugs, on PEDs, and they stripped him. They suspended him. So because he took him to court, they was trying to take his belt and give it, make Big Baby Miller, Gerald Big Baby Miller fight for against the guy from Romania, Dino, which he knocked out. They was trying to strip him that fight, Eddie Hearn and all his promotional banner. And thank God it didn't take place. But to me, I think that's the atrocity of the year. That's the worst thing that could ever happen to a fighter. This is a fighter that wants to fight. He wants to fight the best, and he can't. Not only are the other champions avoiding him, he the only all you hear is nothing but excuses. The guy's in shape. He's from the German circuit, and he wants to fight, and nobody's giving him the opportunity to fight. So I just hope after this 2019, the 6 months suspension comes off, and he gets to fight these other fighters. Um, right now, the heavyweight division, and they say that Deontay Wilder is trying to get that rematch with Tyson Fury. I hope it takes effect. I hope Tyson Fury trains better for this fight and commits to his punches, because I don't want to hear no excuses when Deontay Wilder knocks him out in the rematch, because his timing was a little off in that fight, being that his head movement, the guy was bigger than him. But I think Deontay Wilder is going to display a much more dangerous punching fashion in the second fight. They say that Tyson Fury is going to have more time to train. I doubt it. If that's going to give him a better result, he's going to be older. He tends to be he doesn't have that much punching power at that heavyweight division. He does have a pity pat punching style. I don't think it's gonna create any problems for Deontay Wilder in the second fight. I hope he knocks him out, and if he can't get the Anthony Joshua fight, which Anthony Joshua looks like he wants to make the fight, if he can't get that fight, then we fight Manuel Charr next. Fight Manuel Charr next. Try to unify that belt, and push for Anthony Joshua to fight him, because that way you have two belts instead of one. So yeah, I just want to make this little short video about that, and give my information about that, because I hear everybody saying that Saul Canelo Alvarez had a great year. He was the best pound for pound this year. We basically out of 2 fights, out of 24 rounds, and 2 big title fights, he beat how you call Triple G by dubious fashion. And the first fight, it was a draw. So I think he got to give this guy a rubber match, man. You got to give Triple G a rubber match, and He's gonna probably make it wait till he gets older, so he could have a better chance to win. Um, Triple G was connecting with his power jab all through the fight. It's true. He made him a one-handed fighter, Canelo, with his defensive skills. And one thing I really don't like about Canelo is that he could have fought any other middleweights in the division, which is down to fight him, and he decides to move up to 168 and fight for a regular belt. Um, Against a fighter that was knocked out by the super champion. I mean, the easily way that you could have made that offer to Rocky Field and you could have made that offer to Callum Smith the same way and fight him, and you would have been the super champion if you would have won. Everybody's saying that you were daring to be great. If you daring to be great, why you don't fight the super champion? You should have made that arrangement or fought a 160 pounder like a Gamal Charlo, who's has been sitting on the sidelines fighting guys like Matt Carball for a while. Um, you could have fought one of the other champions. I hope you make better decision making this year, and you decide to fight better for opponents. And you decide to get this rubber match out the way with Triple G, um, and become a legitimate 160 pounder, because it's still a lot of stuff that you show at 160 that you're not legitimate. I mean, you haven't fought 3 or 4 guys in that division. I would like to see that more consistency from you, and I hope that people don't listen to the hoop and hollering, hyping of these fighters. I hope people get to see Errol Spence knock out Mikey Garcia in spectacular fashion. I hope he pursues the fight with Terence Crawford next, and one of these two guys will become unified champion at that division. And then if Sean Porter doesn't want to fight, I hope they could get Keith Thurman in there in the mix, and have a unified 147-pound champion, and move on to bigger and better things. I just wanted to make this short video, people. I hope you guys enjoy yourself, and you have a happy new year. Thank you very much.